Hey guys, it's Chivo. With June right around the corner, I want to go over who's coming out in various gachas to see who's worth pulling on and who's worth skipping. To start us off, I'm going with my most anticipated in Wuthering Waves with Cardathea. Since her character reveal in the beginning of the Rina Sita storyline, Cardathea has been on my watch list ever since. Anticipated to be released in the upcoming version 2.4 update, Cardathea is an Arrow Sword Resonator who would likely be based around Arrow Erosion, reminiscent of Zani and Spectral Frazzle. It also seems that Cardathea will also have a form of HP scaling. While HP scaling isn't new to gacha games, see Castorus and Honkai Star Rail and Jingshun in Zenless Zone Zero, it is a new mechanic for Wuthering Waves. With most standard units providing either some form of percentage damage increase or flat attack increase, it seems that Cardathea will have a hard time fitting into current team slots. Adding into the fact that Arrow Erosion seems to have a limited release, it seems that Cardathea will be an expensive character to build around. To get the most out of Cardathea, I'm expecting her limited weapon to be necessary for its HP substat. Add to that the limited Arrow Erosion characters being only Chalcona and Arrow Rover, I'm expecting Cardathea to not be budget friendly for most builds. So unless you're okay with running a hampered Cardathea or spending extra money to get Chalcona now and Cardathea's limited weapon, I would skip on her for now. Next up is Zenless Zone Zero with their version 2.0 anniversary. Not only are we getting 3 new agents, we're also getting treated to a free S-rank agent as well. And starting off with the free agent, I recommend for everybody, if they don't have her already, to go for Rina. And anybody that does have Rina and doesn't have her amazing M1, to focus on that. Besides Rina, I believe it's a matter of personal choice and any agent you pick is good for you. Now for the new agents of 2.0, we have the High Preceptor of the Yunkoi Summit herself, Yixuan, and the adorable Zhu Fufu. Starting with Yixuan, we're getting a whole new class with her Rupture class, with her focusing heavily on time dodges and parrying strikes with her ability. Yixuan is looking like a very fun agent to play, in my opinion. And similar to Cardathea from Wuthering Waves, Yixuan is also coming in with HP scaling on her abilities and on her W engine. And I believe this will make her more expensive to build around. Just like Cardathea, she will need HP scaling, which means she would need her W engine. This would make it so you can't just slot her into any team comp. She needs to be with team comps that can provide either HP scaling or flat attack instead of pen or crit. On the opposite end, we have Zhu Fufu, a fire stunner with attack scaling. She's looking like a more versatile lighter with great combination attack and supportive passive. While being versatile, it also looks like she will not be the best in slot for many teams, meaning that if you already have a dedicated support, you can safely skip her. Now last but certainly not least, we have Honkai Star Rail with its 3.3 banner starring Cypher and Aglaea's rerun. Cypher is a 5-star quantum nihility character who seems to be a dream character for single target follow-up attack comps. Storing and amplifying damage done to use it to nuke up to 3 enemies, Cypher carries inside and outside of the story. With her rerun getting her out of Castorus' shadow, Aglaea is a 5-star Remembrance Lightning character who brings a lot to the table if built correctly. While not locked behind HP scaling the same way Castorus is, Aglaea does suffer from needing premium supports to really bring out the most of her kit as well as her light cone. Now to recap, you're probably thinking, but Chivo, you haven't recommended anybody. You told us to skip. And the truth of the matter is that these are gacha games. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't recommend you rolling for the strongest or the best character. I would recommend you roll for your favorite characters and characters that you are interested in. But I also want to be honest with what you're getting into. With Cardathea looking to be an HP scaling character, she's not going to fit nicely into current team comps. The same with Yixuan, and Zhu Fufu is just not as necessary for a lot of team comps to spend the money on. And being gacha games, there are always reruns. So I wouldn't recommend you jumping into blind while you're still waiting for other characters to come out that may be more worth your time and your money. Myself personally, I am going to roll for Cardathea because I've been waiting for her for so long. And I am going to see if Yixuan is worth it in her rerun. Especially with Honkai Star Rail's Fate collab coming in July, I would like to save up my money so I can get Saber guaranteed, since we never know when these collabs are going to have reruns, if they ever are going to have reruns, and I don't want to miss out on such a great looking character. Well, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you have any other gacha games you want me to cover, please leave a comment below and I will definitely look into it.